Hey, what's up? Keefy McFly here, and I am fresh out of the theater from seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day, and this movie was better than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I kind of had some mixed feelings from the trailer, but from what I saw, it was pretty damn good. It was entertaining. I have really nothing bad to say about the movie. It did its job. It entertained me, and I liked everything I saw on screen. Yeah, it's a couple of things I want to, discuss about the movie. Of course, I'm not gonna have any spoilers in the video. I don't like to. I don't think anybody, personally, this is my opinion, should talk about spoilers until at least a week. And since it's only been out for about 2 days now, it's Sunday. Well, technically Monday night. It's about 1 in the morning while I'm doing this, but yeah, it's still too early for spoilers. But just a few things, that I like to talk about. Like, for instance, I like the chemistry between Spider-Man and Punisher. I really thought those two worked well together on screen. I would actually, if they made a movie together, I would watch that. It was pretty damn good. So I like their chemistry. I liked how they interact with and work with each other. So that was really cool to see. Some of his swinging scenes, Spider-Man, when he's swinging around the city and stuff, that's some of the best swinging scenes I've seen in a while. Like, it's on par with the games, in my opinion. Like, it was really, like, even my I don't know if you guys, like, when something's happening and you're really into it, you start kind of moving your head along with it. Like, I caught myself doing that a few times during the movie. So I was like, even I noticed. I was like, damn, I'm really into it. So that was pretty cool. The scenes where with him, Ned, and MJ, they were really emotionally charged, and I really felt for Peter. I felt his loneliness and how bad he really just wanted to just yell and say, hey, we were more than friends, or we were best friends. I really felt those scenes for him. Like, it was I could tell it was very difficult for our hero to get over, because he really wanted to tell him he was really lonely. You could tell. I mean, him and Punisher had their little moments, but not a friend thing, at least not at first. But those scenes with Ned and MJ were cool. Ruffalo as the Hulk. I've been on record on one of my other videos, Nerd Talks, where I pretty much said that I'm not really a fan of Ruffalo as the Hulk. But in this movie, I would say he redeemed himself a little bit, just a little, just a little. But still not my favorite Hulk, but I think he did a good job in this movie. And he wasn't even in it too long. He was in one scene as Banner, and the next scene he was the Hulk back to Banner temporarily, then into a different version of the Hulk, like a Hulk so big I haven't seen since the 2008 The Incredible Hulk movie with Norton. Like, he was fucking jacked. Like, if this Hulk fought Thanos, it probably would have been a different outcome, to be honest. Like, this is like Unleashed Hulk. But it was good to see Ruffalo kind of redeem the character, in my opinion. So I give him his props for that. Even though he's not my favorite Hulk actor, I still give him his props. It's a character who pretty much hops between different people and kind of taunts Spider-Man, and is kind of like a adversary to him at first. And this character was pretty damn cool. Like, I don't think it's much of a spoiler to say her. I love her introduction into the story, and yeah, the way they kind of had the mystery of who she is and what is she doing, or why she's doing what she's doing. I like that. That was pretty good. And when you finally find out her motivations, it's understandable, and of course you feel for that person. So then you're on their side, and you understand why they're doing what they're doing. Spider-Man has some really good fight scenes. The choreography was amazing. His fight with the Hulk was really good. Like, that was a good fight scene. He wasn't really winning, to be honest. But who would expect him to, dominate the Hulk, but he was holding his own for a little bit, so that was pretty good. And it's another fight he had towards the end with I think they're called the Hand, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what they are called, I believe. But yeah, that scene was really good. Like, he really let loose, and he was like, okay, like, let me show you guys what I can really do, because they were, you know, pushing him to the point where he had to, but, you know, he still showed that he is Spider-Man. You know, he didn't break his rules, so, you know, he did his thing. So he showed him that he's strong, but he also didn't break his, you know, his moral code. So I really like that fight, and it really, you know, let him cut loose for once. You know, I wonder if he actually, you know, cut loose like that a little bit more with Banner, if he would have been able to do a little bit more. But, you know, I think he was just trying to calm him down. What else? Yeah, the sound in the movie was really good. The sound, the music, like the sound effect, everything was like nice and crisp and clear, and it was a very well shot movie. Everything looked good. The pacing was good. The character motivations, you know, all the storylines fit. Nothing felt out of place or rushed or, you know, or wedged in there, you know, just to make something work. Everything was good. So I have no complaints about that. The movie was entertaining. It's a little over 2 hours long, but it was pretty much one of my favorite. Most of the movies I've seen after Endgame that I consider the best are the Spider-Man movies. So and this is another one. Like, this one was good, so I can't complain. That's pretty much the most I can talk about without getting into too many spoilers. I don't want to, you know, go too far, but yeah, I loved the movie. I enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen it that wants to see it. You know, everybody who hasn't, they're probably on the fence, but everybody who wants to see it, they've probably seen it already, and they already know how good it is. It's an amazing movie. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. The only thing I didn't like was the end credit scene. It was pretty bad. It was one of the worst end credit scenes I've ever seen. Like, didn't even need to be there, to be honest. Like, everybody in my theater was, you know, audibly annoyed that we pretty much sat there to the end of the end credits. Like it was like to the very end, like for just probably a 30-second scene that didn't really say much. Like, it just said Spider-Man is off the earth or something, and yeah, it was bad. Like, everybody in my theater was like, oh, like, some people was like, what the hell? Like, they was like, what the F was that? You know, this, like, we waited for that. Like, we literally waited until the theater lights came back on. Like, yeah, I mean, normally I look up if end credit scenes are worth it, but this time I just kind of, you know, said F it. I just went in there blind. But other than that, other than the terrible end credit scene, it was a good movie. And if you haven't seen it, go see it. I think you'll enjoy it. But yeah, those are my 2 cents. This is another Nerd Talk video. Just wanted to get that out, you know, while it's still fresh. I could have did it tomorrow, but I'm like, you know, I think it's best to do things like this when it's like fresh in your mind. So, but that was my 2 cents. This is Nerd Talk number 6, and thanks for listening. Subscribe if you want to see more of this or some gameplay videos here and there. And yeah, you know, thanks for watching. All right, have a good one.